At Intergroup Consulting, our approach to helping groups overcome conflicts, lack of cooperation, and in establishing true collaboration can be characterised probably over 4 steps. Step 1 is where we meet the leaders of the business or of the project, where there may be different companies who don't see eye to eye on how they can make this project deliver. We work with the leaders to get the leadership context of what's working and what's not. And then what's critical is that we meet key representatives of each group so that we understand the on-the-ground lived experience of struggle and success, what's working and what's not on the project or within the business. As part of the data gathering process that we do, we also issue pre-work for individuals to complete prior to coming to the workshop. The pre-work educates people on the intergroup dynamics that are typical and the predictable patterns of what happens and what causes intergroup relationships to go sour. They also complete a little bit of exercise looking and reflecting on their own situation and the dynamics that exist for them so that they come into the workshop where we can hit the ground running. At the workshop itself, there are 6 actual stages, but we can summarise them with saying that the first step is to enable the groups for themselves to design an optimal relationship. What would the soundest possible relationship look like across the groups? And the groups can always manage to do that, and we consolidate that into one model. Then we enable the groups to look at the actual relationship. A little bit more tense here perhaps, but the process works really well in enabling the groups to describe objectively the various perspectives that they have of themselves and each other. And then closing the gap between actual and soundest is the next step, and this is where plans for change come in. Specific behavioural and operational steps that each group is willing to make to move from the actual relationship to the soundest. And the last piece of this is accountability, where we run a 3-month follow-up workshop that's called an accountability step to check on progress, implementation, what's worked, what's sustainable, what needs to be improved for the next period. And this accountability process continues with the business or with the project for the next 6 months or a year.